What if I told you that your body is carrying memories your mind has completely forgotten? Not just memories, but pain, fear, trauma, and emotions buried so deep that you don't even realize they are controlling your life right now. The anxiety you feel for no reason, the sudden stress, the overthinking at night, the way small things trigger big reactions. None of it is random. It's your body remembering what your mind chose to forget. And this is exactly what one of the most powerful books ever written reveals. The Body Keeps the Score by Dr. Bessel Kolk, a groundbreaking exploration into how trauma reshapes not just your mind, but your entire body. And here's the shocking truth. Trauma is not just about what happened to you, it's about what happened inside you because of it. Many people think trauma only comes from extreme events like war or abuse, but in reality, trauma can come from being ignored, not feeling safe, not being understood. Even subtle emotional neglect can leave deep scars. Imagine a child who grows up in a home where their feelings are dismissed. They are not physically hurt, but emotionally unseen. That child grows into an adult who struggles with relationships, constantly seeks validation, and feels an unexplainable emptiness. Why does this happen? Because the body remembers what the mind tries to move past. And here's where things get even deeper. When trauma occurs, your brain goes into survival mode. Your amygdala, the part responsible for detecting danger, becomes overactive, constantly scanning for threats even when you are safe. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that helps you think logically, becomes less effective, making it harder to control emotions. And your hippocampus, responsible for memory, struggles to properly process what happened, which is why trauma often doesn't feel like a past event, but something that is still happening in the present. Have you ever noticed how certain smells, sounds, or situations instantly change your mood? Maybe a tone of voice reminds you of something. Maybe a place makes you uncomfortable without any clear reason. That's not coincidence. That's your nervous system reacting to stored experiences. Your body is trying to protect you, even if the danger no longer exists. And this is why many people feel stuck. They try to think their way out of pain. They tell themselves to move on, to stay positive, to forget the past. But the problem is trauma is not stored in thoughts alone. It lives in the body, in your posture, your breathing, your reactions, your muscle tension, your heartbeat. And until the body feels safe, the mind cannot truly heal. This is why traditional approaches that only focus on talking or thinking often fall short, because healing requires more than understanding. It requires reconnecting with your body, learning to feel safe again, and releasing what has been held for so long. And one of the most powerful ideas in this book is that you are not broken. Your reactions are not signs of weakness. They are adaptations. Your body learned how to survive. It learned how to protect you, even if those patterns no longer serve you today. Think about that for a moment. What if your anxiety is not your enemy, but a signal? What if your stress is not a flaw, but a response? What if your body has been trying to communicate with you this whole time, and you just never learned how to listen? This perspective changes everything, because instead of fighting yourself, you begin to understand yourself. Instead of judging your reactions, you become curious about them. And this shift is where real healing begins. The book also explains that trauma disconnects you from your sense of self. It makes you feel unsafe in your own body. It creates a constant state of alertness, as if something bad could happen at any moment, even when everything seems fine. And this is why people with unresolved trauma often struggle to relax, to trust, to feel present. Their body is stuck in survival mode, always preparing for danger. And breaking out of this cycle requires more than willpower. It requires awareness, compassion, and the right tools. Techniques like mindfulness, breathing exercises, movement therapies, and reconnecting with physical sensations can help retrain the nervous system, helping the body realize that it is no longer in danger. And slowly, step by step, the grip of trauma begins to loosen. And what makes this book so powerful is not just the science, but the hope it provides. It shows that no matter how deep the trauma is, healing is possible. The brain can change, the body can learn to feel safe again, and you can regain control over your life. But it starts with understanding. It starts with awareness, and it starts with being willing to look at what you have been avoiding. Because sometimes the answers you are searching for are not outside you, they are already within you, stored in your body, waiting to be understood. And if what you've heard today resonated with you, if it made you see yourself or your experiences in a new way, then this book is something you absolutely need to explore. Because this was just the surface. The full book goes much deeper into the science, the stories, and the healing methods that can truly transform your life. And if you're serious about understanding your mind, your emotions, and your body on a completely new level, you can find the link to this book in the description or pinned comment. And trust me, this is not just a book you read, it's a book that changes how you see yourself forever.